they hate him because he's hateful. So it's exactly what you're saying. That's the idea of the mirror, is that's you are him. The hate that you see in him, you also embody that. But it's such a simple thing, and yet there's so much of a disconnect with people that they're justified in their hate,
Mm-hmm.
but someone else's hate is not justified. And that's usually why it's so triggering for people, is when they see that, it's unresolved hatred within themselves. Because again, when you if you really understand hatred in yourself, it's not about accepting it, or much like you were saying about forgiving. It can be forgiving, but it can also be like not perpetuating it, not standing up
Mm-hmm.
for it. But you don't meet that same energy with the same energy, because that's just perpetuating the same energy. Uh, so usually if you see something where you've really understood that in yourself, you've seen that in yourself, then usually you can approach it uh, from a much deeper place, a place that can actually transmute that heal, or
Mm-hmm.
that trauma, or that negative emotion. Uh, you become someone who can then, as you said, heal, even if it's 5 people. And that's the nature of the work that we're doing. Working with plants, working in these wisdom traditions, is to embody, like to while it is for you and only you can do it, ultimately you begin to embody that wisdom, and it begins to affect so many people.
Mm-hmm.
Every person you come into contact with,
Mm-hmm.
every word you say, every action you take, and that has huge ripple effects through society. And it is a very personal process. Like in general, when you go deep into plant work, like you're not coming out saying, well, these are all the problems with the world, and this person needs to do this for me, and they need to, you know, make amends for all of their action. No, it's okay. Like I understand
Mm-hmm.
why they did that, and that's not the energy that I want to embody, and this is the energy that I want to embody, and then I go forth and do it. There's usually not complaining, there's not anger, there's not resentment. We have to begin to embody the energy that we want to see in the world. Um, so yeah, those are, I think those are very fundamental points. And and everything is also relative, and so we also have to begin to understand that. Um, we look at world events and we're like, well, how could this country be going to war with another country? Like, what a evil country.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but again, we can't see that evil within ourselves. It's just most of us, we don't have that amount of influence. Most of us were not world leaders.
Mm-hmm.
Thank goodness. But every time you get angry, every time you say something, or even more so, many people are afraid to say things, but every time you think it, that's that energy, and that is the energy of division. And so, um, again, it's and these are very old principles. I mean, it's the biblical idea of let he who is without sin cast the first stone. We all seem to understand that on an intellectual level, but most of us in our actions, we don't really embody that. We love to cast the stone. People love
Mm-hmm.
to cast the stone. It's him, it's my father, it's my mother, it's my boss, it's my partner. It's always their fault. Uh, Let who is without sin cast the first stone. Why is that so important? Because it means that first we have to look in ourselves.